so what you just heard is the first in a new series of what I call quick licks. And it has nothing to do with the tempo really, it's just that I wanted to make shorter licks that, you know, if you look at my other licks, and I do this because they're really too long to be licks, because you can't really take the entire thing and put it into something, right? And that's sort of the, my definition of a lick at least, is to something that you can actually put into your improvisation and then be able to sort of work into your own improvisational language, and that's really hard to do with this stuff because it's sort of like with the longer ones, because it's sort of like trying to take a whole paragraph from a book and then, you know, try to put it into your speech. That doesn't really work, but if you chop that up in smaller bits, then you can connect them in different ways. And you can still do that with longer licks. I think I talked about that a lot, that you need to chop them up. But these are sort of like the pre-chopped versions, really. I'm still gonna do the longer ones, but I think this will be a nice change of pace for the days that I'm gonna upload this stuff. And hopefully you'll like it, and if you know, any opinion you might have, good or bad, just post them below so I know where you're at with this stuff. If you like it, I'll do more of it. If most of you hate it, I will, you know, just do the longer ones. But I think this will be fun, and it's also it's easier for me to put together. I don't need to spend, you know, that much time on it because they're shorter, the less notes to notate, and also it's kind of fun to just come up with shorter, hopefully more useful phrases that you can just chuck into your playing right away. Alright, so with that said, let's go through this one. It's an E minor pentatonic. We're starting on an E minor 5-string sweep here. So I'm just going to play through it slowly and then break it down. So we start here on the 14th fret. We'll play 14, 19, 17, 16, 17, 15, 19. And picking wise it's down, hammer, down, 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 up. But actually this note, I view this as the start of the descending groups of 4 sequence, and the sequence goes like this. And I think instead of me calling out a bunch of numbers here, like some manic bingo announcer, I think you're better off just looking at the tab, but also just make sure that you understand the sequence, because it's just a sequence of 4 notes moving down, starting on each note of the pentatonic scale. So if I would do this on one string, it would be like this. Right, so the sequence would be, if we number the notes from left to right, 1, 2, 3, would be 1, 3, 2, 1. Move it down to the next note, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1. The only difference here is that we don't stay, we're not staying on one string for too long. We're just going down one position, so from the 15th fret, then the 12th fret, then we're gonna do economy picking. So basically what I'm doing, I'm leading to every new string with an upstroke here. So that's where the economy part comes in. And if you feel super uncomfortable with that, you can just alternate pick it. So alternate pick it. That doesn't really matter. Both works. Okay. And it's just a good way to sequence a pentatonic in, you know, when we want to move down on each string. Sorry. It's just a good way to sequence the pentatonic instead of if you do this in the regular 2-note per string pattern, you get some really awkward picking patterns. You get this is fine, right? But then you get this one. 1 note, 2 notes, and 1. So to get around that, I'm doing this. So basically doing 2 plus 2 and then 3 plus 1. So you could continue with that, but in this case I'm just going bending up here on the 9th fret of the G string, and then bending up the 15th fret to the 17th. Right, so again from the beginning. Practice-wise here, just do such a short licks. I would work on that a lot, and then speed, memorize it, and then start at maybe 60 BPMs. If you can do it 5 times in a row without a problem, move up to 70. Do the same thing and keep going until you start hitting a wall, and then you try to analyze what's the problem, right? So. And then make a repeating exercise out of that, and then use all the different practice techniques that we talked about. And again, use the tag practice techniques, and you can see all the ones that I posted up to date. I'm going to keep adding to those as well. But I think we have 3 up right now, and those 3 are definitely my top 3. Dotted rhythms, transition time, and looping. So check those out. And yeah. Hope you have fun with this one, and again, please leave a comment below so I know if you want more of this quick lick series or not, and see you in the next one.